thermite acts as what we call an incendiary, that is only by the action of heat or if it's an explosive. I suppose that both varieties probably were in the towers. And please notice that we are not saying that the towers was brought down exclusively by thermite. All we're saying is the thermite is there. It's still very well possible that conventional explosives were used, in particular in the last stages. But to me, it's certain that thermite at least was used to weaken the steel structure, because you could see the molten steel pouring out of the South Tower minutes before it collapsed. So, and this is one action, possible action of thermite. And then there's a variety called thermate, which this guy, Jonathan Barnett from Worcester Technology Institute found in the FEMA report. So this is probably also there. In my anticipation, there could have been used a whole range of explosives and thermites for pulling down the towers. And as of yet, we cannot exclude anything. All we can say is that the thermite has been used there, and it shouldn't have been there. And those who put it there should tell us how and why it got there.
Absolutely. Well, and then we have to investigate, not just from your scientific angle of what's in the residue, what's in the building. And you're not the only scientist who's had these findings. Now, quite a few are doing this. It's just you're very prestigious and also at a prestigious university, and it's in Europe, so there's not as much demonization. They did try to destroy Stephen Jones, Kevin Ryan, and others. So they were kind of the icebreakers, too. They hit the ice first, and you're still in the vanguard right behind them. But
this kind of harassment, or what we call it personality killing around here, of course I'm subjected to that, but I really don't care. I mean, I've got grandchildren, 6 grandchildren, and I'm on their side in this business, and this is more important. And I'm too old to care for that.
Well, that's a great feeling to know you're doing something for the right reasons and for the truth and for your progeny. And so many people are scared, and they're frozen in this feeling of fear. They're scared because they're not truly living and being honorable. And folks, when you just stop caring and say, look, I don't care. The chips fall where they may. I'm telling the truth, come hell or high water, and I'm committed, and that's the end of it.
Yeah, but I also understand those who stay quiet. I mean, they have bills to pay, and they have a career, very importantly. So we should not come down too hard on those who...
I agree with you, but if these terrorists aren't brought to justice, the same people that did this are still running things today. They're going to pull new scams. They're pulling a new one right now with this ridiculous bird flu hoax, pig flu hoax. And so they're going to launch more wars. We have got to put Hitler, as you know, firebombed his own Reichstag, attacked Poland, saying they attacked his military base at Gleiwitz. We know that the U.S. government stages terror attacks. We know the Russians do it. The public has to be educated. I mean, I have Army Field Manual, 2004, Professor, the public, where they teach the Army captains in special ops how to stage terror. I mean, staging terrorism and false flag is so inculcated into our culture, into our government culture, that they're teaching the captains. They're teaching down to captain level. That's a mid-level officer how to stage terror attacks.
Yeah. Well, yes, I agree. But I think it will work out fine if we just consider this as a crime. And so if people often, I do a lot of talks with and particularly on Building 7, and I'm asked, now why do you do this? And my first answer is, well, I'm against crime. Because who ain't? So everybody can subscribe to that. And I think if just justice is established, it will go automatically the rest of the way. And 9/11 is really a window of opportunity. It should be considered as that.
It is. It's a window into the underbelly.
It's a window of opportunity for turning things around.
In closing, Professor, joining us from the Netherlands, or they're in Copenhagen. Denmark, actually. Getting the countries wrong here. Yeah. I'm kind of brain dead today. I didn't get much sleep last night. Obviously, yeah, that whole area was my parents' favorite area. Is what I meant to say. But anything closing comments for folks?
Well, a closing comment. Just if this is. I believe that this is going to break earlier than most people think. I think it's really taking up speed these days. I can feel it in my personally. I can feel it in my mailbox. And ask questions to your local representatives. And for all of you out there, write letters to your local newspapers. And your local editors are the key persons in this game. And so, that would be my closing sentence. Go out and ask questions and ask your local representatives and send letters to your local editors. It's going to work if we stay together on this.
Absolutely. I want to give a shout-out to Nanothermate Bob in Beverly Hills. One of my friends just text messaged me. I wanted to give a shout-out to him. And again, obviously, you're in Copenhagen, Denmark. I apologize for saying Netherlands earlier. I have barely been sleeping at night trying to track this flu situation. But, sir, we really, really appreciate you joining us, Professor. And as this unfolds and develops, we want to have Niels Harrit back on the show. Thank you for spending time with us.
Thank you.
You bet.
It has been nice being with you, Alice, and keep on doing your good work.
Hey, it's been great having you, Professor, and maybe sometime you can come to the U.S. for a speaking tour and I can come meet you.
Very nice. I'm looking forward to it.
All right.
I will. Sure.
Thank you so much, sir. Take care there in Copenhagen, Denmark. My wife's going to kill me. She actually lived in Denmark for 2 years. I know that's not the Netherlands. That's north of there. But I was thinking about the Netherlands. I've gotten to the point where I can't go to bed even at 1, 2, 3 in the morning, and I get up at like 6:30, 7 in the morning. And I've been making a lot more mistakes here the last few days on air. I was calling Alan Watt Alec Baldwin earlier because I was about to play a clip of Alec Baldwin. Oh, anyways, wow. What an amazing interview. Okay, we got Burmis coming in the last segment to hit the latest developments on the flu. He'll be live tonight, 9 to midnight. I'm going to be up here at the office working, so I'll be popping in with any new developments with Jason, and then I'll be back Sunday 4 to 6 p.m. with the syndicated main transmission. I'll do internet-only, prisonplanet. Burmis is freaking out with the new stuff he's got. He's going to come in here in just a moment. I've got to pay some bills here with the people that make this show possible, though. And those are folks like pepperspray.com. We live in an unprecedented, unpredictable world, as everyone knows, and I believe in preparedness. And they've been around since 1994. They're the best prices I've seen and the best products. Just amazing folks. Pepperspray.com. Check them out. Do yourself a favor. In this crazy world with all the crazy gun laws and things, it's good to have this, where most places it's legal, where guns are illegal and some areas are restricted. They got tasers. They got stun guns. They got high-quality pepper spray and mace, all of it. Pepperspray.com, pepperspray.com, or 1-800-908-9988, 800-908-9988. Home Gain, let me tell you a little bit about this great sponsor. You can go to Infowars.com and see Mac's little Home Gain orange gorilla and link through. You can put in your address for free, and it gives you a view of what your house is worth on the real estate market, what the market really considers it to be worth. They have a home sale maximizer that lets you determine which home improvements can most increase your home's value before you put it on the market. And for 10 years, these folks have been helping home sellers and buyers. I'd used them before they were even a sponsor. Just a great system. HOMEGAIN.com, homegain.com. Check them out today. And let's go ahead now. I got Burmis coming in the last segment. He is chomping at the bit. But I wanted to bring Ted Anderson up because he sold out of the Lakota rounds just a few days ago. He just got in a huge supply of them, but those are going fast. We don't know why these are so hot. Ted's bought them at a very low price. These things are like $25 a piece at coin shops and on eBay. He's got them for $17 and change. With silver being up the last few weeks, I'll assure you I've bought some of these. This is a good deal. Also gold and silver. Now is the time to buy, ladies and gentlemen. Ted's got good deals on that. Ted, quickly, tell folks about the Lakota rounds.
Oh, yeah, I've just got another shipment in of them, and they're just beautiful coins. They're proof, and they have the Indian face, Indian on the front side and the buffalo on the back. One of the prettiest coins I've ever seen in silver.